It's time to be real with yourself. No more games, no more lies, no more mistruths about who you are in this season. You have so much to offer. You have so much to do in this life, and you're worried about what other people think of you. Now is not the time. If you want to boss up in 2024, you got to start thinking different. You got to start showing up different. When you walk into the room, you got to hold your head up high and you got to look straight. No more looking down. Why are you looking down? You're royalty. You have abundance on your life right now. I know it may not feel like it with all the things that you're doing and all the things that you're going through. I know it doesn't feel like it. All the sacrifices you're making and you're not seeing any results. I know you don't feel like it right now, but just know that the breakthrough is coming. And when it comes, you need to thank God. You know what? Matter of fact, just start thanking God in advance, because he's already done it for you. And I know that it doesn't look like what you thought it should look like, but just know that it could be worse. It could be that you're in the hospital room. It could be that you're fighting to breathe right now. It could be that you're losing a loved one in a gruesome way. Life is cruel. Life is very... It's consuming at times, but what makes it different for you is that you are a child of the Most High. You are a child of the King. And anybody that wants to touch you cannot, because weapons shall form, but they will not prosper. And God didn't say that they wouldn't form, but they won't prosper, because he is all present. He is all knowing, and he is fighting for you even now. So I know it doesn't feel like it, but start acting like you know and you remember all that God has done for you, because he's not stopping, nor should you. So in this season, in this time of life, now is not the time to give up. Now is not the time to back down. You gotta fight. You gotta fight. You gotta win the fight. And first and foremost, the way you win the fight is not only does the posture have to be right, but your position has to be right. Some people right now, you're in a position where you are in the wrong lane. You have to change the lane in the direction that you're going in, because right now you got two lanes you could go down: the narrow path or the wide path to destruction. You gotta get your life together. And I know that, one, nobody's expecting perfection. Nobody's expecting you to get it right every single day, but you got to start making intentional steps. If you want something different for your life, you got to start showing up in a way that you never have before. It's going to intimidate some people. It's going to make people feel uncomfortable, because they like, oh, I thought I knew her. Well, no, you don't. You don't know me anymore. And not only do you not know me anymore, I've become a new person. I've been transformed by the renewing of my mind, by the renewing of my spirit. I started seeking God more. I started seeking who I was in him more. I started showing up in truth and not in lies. I started listening to God say who I was instead of people telling me who I was. I stopped expecting people's validation, and I was validated by the King. That's what shifted. That's what changed. And this is what's going to change your life. So the sooner that you realize that you are royalty, the sooner that you realize that you deserve better, the sooner that you realize that you are destined for greater, that you are made for more, that you have so much in you that's willing to come out, but you're holding it in. Now is not the season to hold back, to hold yourself in, to hold yourself back, to spread yourself thin. You have to live in abundance, and that starts here. So start changing your mindset. Start getting ready for the blessing. Start making room. Start making room. Some of y'all want God's blessings, and y'all ain't made room in y'all life for nothing. Got a whole bunch of junk in there from years ago, and you're still trying to stuff it. Throw it out. Don't take that into the new year. Leave it alone. That heartbreak, let it go. Let it stay. I know, baby. I know that the pain hurts. I know that when he left you, when things happen, it left a hole in you. I know when things happen that you thought you couldn't pay your bills. I know that now you have that trauma and you think that God's not going to come through. I know you've had that experience. I know you've gone through lack. I know you've been rejected. I know that people didn't accept you. I know that you are hurting right now. But guess what? You got to get over yourself. You got to get over yourself. You got to understand that it's a greater calling on your life right now. And if you stop yourself because you can't bring yourself out of this, because you don't want to seek God first, you don't want to put yourself to the side and feel the feelings that you're feeling, but allow God to heal you, you're going to stay stuck right there, and it's going to get worse. So I'm telling you right now, and I'm telling you what I know, that when it comes down to you healing and you moving in purpose, you got to do it like you've never done it before. You got to show up in a different way and in a different light. And whoever don't like it, they can kick a boulder and kick rocks, because baby, this is your year. So before you exit this year, I want you to know how special you are. I want you to know whose you are, and I want you to know what is on your life. So in order for you to know what's on your life, you got to start doing research on your Creator. But in the meantime, I'm going to get my blessing and I'm going to be obedient. So I don't know who else is on that train with me, but at the end of the day, when it comes down to what I want and what I need Jesus. I need peace. I need glory. I need abundance. I need miracles. I need more. And if that's you, if you feel like you need more in the season, the only way you can get it is getting out your own way. Please do yourself a favor. Don't hold yourself back anymore. You've done it enough. You've stumbled enough. You've tried to do it your way enough. Let it go. I know it's going to be hard, but you got to walk. You got to walk with intention. You got to walk with intention. I hope this blesses you.